We are in Osaka, Japan for some B1 League basketball. Again, showing you that basketball exists outside the NBA. Making our way to the stadium on this spicy hot train. Even the locals don't like it. Beautiful stadiums, the first one built in Japan specifically for basketball. This has been the home arena for Osaka Evessa since 2004. It holds 7,000 people. We see the crowd coming in. And as per usual, I'm going straight to the team shop. And once again, we see coach merch. Absolutely amazing. I don't know if anyone buys it, but the idea itself is just lovely. Lots of options here. Decently priced. Every player's got a shirt. I picked myself out a nice little shirt. It's got the team logo, the basketball boy on it. And something that you don't see often, they actually have merch for the other team. For Levanga Hokkaido, that's the opponent today. Got this cool Ninja Turtle green type vibe. Pretty sick. Moving on to concessions. Checking out what I'm going to snack on during the game. Looks like we got some dogs. Love to see the dogs. Got a little frosty thing and some ice cream. Big old dog. Life is good. Check out the seats here. I think these were about $30 US. Pre-game here, teaching us all the rules. We're learning set plays. We're learning fouls. We're learning how much every shot is worth. We get a quick breakdown of each position and the roles they usually play. See the big man dunking it there. It's kind of cool animation. Quick breakdown of the home team. Osaka Evessa have won 3 championships when they were part of the Basketball Japan League. But since joining the Japanese B1 League when it was introduced in 2016, they've yet to win. So they're on the hunt. Getting a win in today's game is no easy task. They've got Levanga Hokkaido. We see here we've got cheerleaders along the sidelines while the players are warming up. That's because they're teaching an ongoing chant to all the fans. And if you listen to the audio throughout this video, this chant doesn't stop. It's constant. 2 hours on repeat of Osaka Evessa. Sounds great. Gets old real quick. We get a light show to start the game. Trying to make an ethereal kind of vibe here. Fans are into it. I'm into it. Trying to walk around the stadium, show it off a little bit, because it is a beautiful venue. And shortly we'll get into the starting lineups for both teams. First player of note for Levanga Hokkaido is Thomas Welsh. Played his college ball as a UCLA Bruin. Was drafted in the second round to the Nuggets. He's a big 7-footer and he plays like it. The next guy we'll talk about is Ryan Kreiner. Played his basketball in college for Iowa. This is another big guy. So we see that the Japanese teams prefer using their foreign players as centers. The last guy we'll mention is Japanese-born Shuto Terazono, starting point guard. Really good passer who can also score the ball. The cheerleaders come on the court to introduce the home team, and we get them dancing to some heavy metal. It's an interesting mashup. Fans are locked in on it though, and I guess this is going to get the players fired up. Yeah, we'll sit and enjoy this routine for a second. I'll start talking about the players while we're at it. So the first name that you need to remember, and probably the most important name to remember in this game, is Ryan Luther. American-born basketball player. Played at Pittsburgh for college and also Arizona. And he caught fire in this game. This guy can score at all 3 levels, and it was an impressive showcase. Next up we have Ray Parks, a Filipino basketball player who is a pure scorer, and he had a good crowd there, so it was nice to see him have a good game. Last player I'll mention here is another American-born player. Played his college ball at St. Michael's. This is Matt Bonds. Straight into tip-off. Here we go. Osaka gets first possession. Little dribble handoff. We get a nice pass here from Parks to Bond. And it just doesn't drop. It's early. It's all good. Going the other way. Hokkaido goes the other way with some speed, and I get caught cheering for the wrong team. Man, it happens. I just like basketball. The locals forgave me, and after the made free throw, we're going the other way with Osaka. We get a turnover here. Good steal for Hokkaido, and I get caught again cheering for the wrong team. Honestly, that's not my fault though. 7-footer finishing through contact. I'm not going to get excited. Come on. Focusing on the game here, it's all Hokkaido. Kick out 3, wet. And that forced a timeout. Osaka comes out. We get a step back to step through. That's interesting. We're on the board. Another turnover for the home team. We're going the other way. Levanga with a little cross to the net. Kick it back out. And the big man, Kreiner, spreading the floor. Next play, little baseline jumper. It seems like everything's dropping for Hokkaido. Same play here, a little further on. Big block from Thomas Welsh. We go back down the other way. Osaka gets a block of their own from Ray Parks. Love seeing defensive plays back to back. Osaka trying to cut into that lead. We get the big man coming up for a screen. Both defenders drop towards the big, and we get an easy pull up. That's a long 2. This is Makoto Kinoshita again making it happen. Dump off pass to the big for an easy finish. Back on the other end again. Roll for the big. Stays outside the 3-point line. Nice jab, and that's 2 threes now for Kreiner. Matt Bond showing off the muscle here, getting into the paint. Good finish. Fast forward a little bit. And we get a good drive to the basket for an easy baseline floater. That's nice. This is why I said Ray Parks to score. 1 leg from the elbow to beat the first quarter buzzer. That's nasty. Coming out into the second, we get Thomas Welsh on the inside. That's a mismatch. Just give him the ball. He's 7 feet tall, man. More 3-point shooting from Levanga Hokkaido. Both defenders go to the ball. That leaves an easy roll for 3. This is where Ryan Luther starts to heat up. Off the inbound play, catch and shoot. Turning into a 3-point contest here, we get Hiroto Kikuchi with the spin off the screen. Butter. We have Ryan Luther with the ball here on what looks like a broken play. He'll kick it out back top. Screen. Both defenders stay. And that's an easy shot for him. 2 threes so far in this game. Short cheerleader break. Fast forward through that. Back to basketball. We get Kreiner coming up for the screen. Our point guard will neglect to use it, but he gets a nice pull-up from the mid-range. It's a good shot, and 1. Score check, what do we have here? 36-35. Kind of anti-filmed the jumper there, but we get this crazy finish on the other end. 1 hand to the other, that's nice. Look at the speed Levanga's playing with, right to the net. We get this little shot to roll, and they're saying it counts, going into half. We get 2 performances for halftime here. First one, a lovely drum group, and the second one was like a synchronized swim routine without the pool. It's a little different. Score check here coming out of half. We've got 44-41 for the home team. Drive from Osaka, and the 7-footer's there. That's an easy block. Going the other way, we've got Levanga Hokkaido looking for the post. Nothing there. Quick swing. Fake 3, cash. This guy can shoot. Ray Parks getting crafty again. We've got a little control dribble, getting to the rim for the N1. Filipinos love it. On the other end, Thomas Welsh racking up the stats on the easy plays. Slips the screen, gets to the rim, we got a timeout. Ray Parks with the ball back on the other end, and they left Ryan Luther again. Seems like no one wants to contest him. That's 3 threes. I'm sure this is something they practice, because again we got a defender on the hip, into the pull-up. In control, that's nice. We see some pressure on the inbound from Hokkaido, and it pays off. Kreiner gets the steal and the flush. Osaka gets over half this time. We get a screen from Luther. You gotta shoot that. This guy just hit 3 of them. Either way, gets to the mid-range, draws a foul. He's not gonna miss those. 2 for 2. Home team up 4 at this point, but still anyone's game. Coming out of the timeout, dribble handoff to 2 screens. Kikuchi hits another one. I think that's his 3rd. A little later in this clip, we see Ryan Luther with the ball. proving he's not just a shooter. Gets inside nice and slow. Now we'll see him on the other end with a big block. What can't he do at this point? Hokkaido looking for some kind of momentum, and they'll get it here on a really nice team play. We get good ball movement. Comes out to a corner three. Splash. Ball's back to Osaka here. Luther gets the ball up top. You gotta close that out. We got two people here. Spin through him. Finish through. Like, so far no one has been up to the task of guarding Ryan Luther. If they want to win this game, something's got to change. On offense, they're doing fine. We get the ball to the big man on this play. High screen comes up. And he'll kick out to what looks like it should be a three, but one step inside. That's still a good bucket. If you're Osaka, you just give the ball to Luther at this point. Yeah, that's what they do. Easy shot fake. Now they have to bite. And one finish. He's scoring at all levels. Free throws are good. Come on. Levanga Hokkaido's not going to throw in the towel, though. We get the ball to the big here. We call this the Boris Diaw to Boris Diaw at my men's runs here. Big to big. Passer to passer. Good finish. And guess who won this play? Feed the hot hand. They're not stepping up. What are we doing? Knockdown. Gotta show off some coaching too. Nice baseline out of bounds play here. Good curl. Baseline jumper. Love to see it. Drew it up perfectly. Shot goes. Hokkaido's making a push here with some good guard play. Again, finding a shot in the mid-range. We find ourselves looking at a 3-point game with 3 minutes left in the game. Osaka looking to build that lead. Bond gets the ball up top. Little European step. Nice finish. Just a clip to show you he could do everything this game. We get a backdoor cut from Bond and Luther sees him. He gets fouled, but that's still a dime. One out of two from the line for Bond. Hokkaido needs something here. Giving the ball to Thomas Welsh. We get a screen. He's rolling to the rim. It's not there. Kreiner. Good shot. We got a close game. 81-78. Back down the floor for Osaka. We know who they're looking for. Ball goes to Bonds. And he's going to make his way to the net for a tough and one finish. That's 2 plays in a row he gets to the... Less than a minute on the clock. This is a big possession for Hokkaido. The ball comes out to Kreiner. He's going to go for the 3, but Luther steps up with another big defensive play. This guy is putting the team on his back. We got some foul play. Bonds gets to the line here, and he's going to make that. After those free throws, this is do or die. We're on the sideline again. Hokkaido needs something, and that's not what they need. Offensive foul. In my opinion, that seals the game. Matt Bonds will dribble the ball out for a 90-84 home team Osaka Evessa win. Here we have the bows from the away team, just showing their appreciation to the fans. It's all about respect in Japan, and they're showing it. We get a clip after this of Ryan Luther receiving like a Player of the Game award, and rightfully so. He had 36 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, only played 25 minutes, 5 for 8 from 3, and 70% field goal percentage, 100% from the free throw line. This man had a game. Thank you for tuning in, and here's some clips from the next video, where I head to South Korea to watch DJ Burns.